As we move into spring, the Michigan DNR is reminding everyone that you might start seeing some more baby animals outside.
Yeah, maybe you already have, but as they told our Michael Martin, in most scenarios, even if the animal appears to be alone, they should be left outside. He tells us about that tonight.
Well, it's that time of year again when you might start seeing baby animals outside your home or going for a walk. And while our first instinct when we see them alone might be to take them somewhere else, fearing for their safety, the experts say you could end up doing more harm than good.
While you're out enjoying nature, just remember how important it is to keep wildlife in the wild.
It's spring again. The snow is melting. The weather is kind of warming up, and baby animals are being born.
Earlier spring is the breeding season for many wildlife species in Michigan. And so now through June is the time for those young wildlife to start being born.
Hallelujah, that's for sure. If you're an outdoors type of person, you'll probably come across some fresh-faced rabbits, songbirds, and fawn.
You step out into your yard this spring to mow, you'll just want to take a walk around and make sure there's no nests hiding in the ground, because that's where most rabbit rearing comes from. They lay their nests in the ground.
So look out for these long-eared youngins hiding in your yard before you rev up the lawnmower this summer, and keep an eye out in general for baby animals outside, but please don't take them from where you find them.
It's important to leave wildlife, especially baby wildlife, wherever you find it. And it's because it's likely it's not abandoned and it still is being cared for by a parent.
Leave them in nature unless they are clearly injured or you know their parent has died. In those situations, you will want to find a licensed animal rehabilitator like Soulshine Wildlife Center in Sparta.
So when someone reaches out, a lot of times it's regarding an animal that they have found, and we have to break down why this animal was being found in the first place.
Founder Amber Cavell says many of the calls she receives end up being about animals that need to be left where they're found.
Unfortunately, a lot of times they're found in that teenage realm where they're not quite ready to be on their own, but they're also moved out of the nest, and that's when we have to explain to people that they don't necessarily need help, they just need to be left alone.
But there are animals that do need assistance, like Batsy the woodchuck, who came to Soulshine late last year with several issues, sometimes struggling to balance herself. Now being cared for and supplied a generous amount of sweet potato.
But she shouldn't be this curious of me. This is not a normal behavior. So she's in rehab right now.
She is slowly improving.
There we go. And there she goes. She doesn't have the coordination she needs quite yet, but she's getting a lot better.
The goal with all of the animals at Soulshine is to rehabilitate them so they can eventually be released back into the wild.
The goal is to accept animals that truly need help and then to get them back in the wild as soon as possible.
So if you love animals, they ask that you do what is best for them.
The best way you can help, if you really, really want to help animals, then leave them in nature where they belong.
For more information on what to do in different scenarios with different animals, you'll want to check out the links we have in our web article at fox17online.com. For now, though, in Kent County,